Welcome to Public Account, where real-life nightmares come alive. Prepare to be haunted by chilling tales of the unknown, drawn from actual events. Lights off, volume up, and remember, these horrors are closer than you think. Subscribe, if you dare.
The Apollo 20 mission. Unveiling the Lunar Anomaly. The Apollo 20 mission is shrouded in mystery, drawing intrigue from conspiracy theorists, UFO enthusiasts, and skeptics alike. Allegedly conducted in August 1976 as a secretive follow-up to NASA's publicly concluded Apollo program, the mission reportedly unearthed startling evidence of extraterrestrial life and ancient technology on the Moon. Central to the Apollo 20 narrative are the claims made by Commander William Rutledge, who asserted to have encountered a 3-mile-long spacecraft and a preserved alien body during the mission. This account, while controversial, has captivated imaginations for decades, bolstered by videos, interviews, and alleged documentation. The TikTok revelation, December 2022. In December 2022, TikTok user rmadamnoki23 reignited public interest in the Apollo 20 story by posting spliced film footage purportedly from the mission. The video showcased what appeared to be an extraterrestrial biological entity, EBE, a humanoid, female figure, approximately 165 centimeters, 5 feet 5 inches, tall. The EBE's body, remarkably preserved, was shown with tubes connected to its eyes, nose, and mouth. These tubes, according to Commander Rutledge, were speculated to serve as a biological interface for controlling the alien spacecraft, a technology far advanced compared to Earth's achievements. The alien entity, characteristics, and theories. Commander Rutledge's descriptions of the EBE highlighted its uncanny resemblance to humans, with 5 fingers and an opposable thumb on each hand. This anatomical configuration mirrored the accounts of alien remains allegedly recovered from the infamous Roswell crash site in 1947, suggesting potential similarities between these extraterrestrial beings. The EBE's skin appeared wax-like, possibly due to the conditions of preservation, and her features were delicate and symmetrical, leading some theorists to dub her the Mona Lisa of the Moon. Rutledge speculated that the tubes connected to the EBE's sensory organs might have interfaced with the spacecraft's systems, allowing for a direct neural link between the pilot and the vessel. This theory implied that the spacecraft was biomechanically operated, merging organic and technological components in a way humanity has only begun to conceptualize. The discovery of the lunar spacecraft. Perhaps the most astonishing claim from the Apollo 20 mission was the discovery of a massive spacecraft, measuring an estimated 3 miles in length, nestled in the lunar surface near the Delport Issac region. The craft was described as ancient and heavily weathered, bearing marks of micrometeorite impacts and extensive erosion, suggesting it had been dormant for millennia. Photographs and videos allegedly taken during the mission depicted its cigar-like shape, with intricate carvings and structures visible on its exterior. Rutledge claimed the spacecraft's interior was equally remarkable. The crew found strange inscriptions, resembling hieroglyphs, etched into the walls, along with crystalline materials and devices that seemed to defy human understanding. The spacecraft's engineering appeared to utilize principles that integrated advanced physics and biology, further supporting the hypothesis that it was operated using bio-neural connectivity, artifacts, and additional discoveries. Inside the spacecraft, Rutledge and his team reportedly discovered more than the EBE. Various artifacts were said to have been recovered, including a small, pyramid-shaped object that emitted a faint luminescence and cylindrical containers filled with an unknown liquid. Some of these objects were theorized to be power sources or navigational aids, though their exact functions remained speculative. Rutledge also recounted the presence of additional humanoid remains, though these were less well preserved than the primary EBE. These secondary entities were described as male and appeared to have suffered extensive damage, possibly due to an accident or long-term exposure to the harsh lunar environment. Connections to historical UFO sightings. The details of the Apollo 20 findings bore striking resemblances to accounts of other extraterrestrial encounters. The five-fingered anatomy of the EBE echoed reports from Roswell and other UFO crash sites, suggesting a possible link between these incidents. Furthermore, the technology described, particularly the concept of bio-neural control systems, aligned with long-standing theories about extraterrestrial engineering that incorporates biological elements. Some researchers drew parallels between the lunar spacecraft and ancient myths of celestial beings or chariots of the gods, positing that the craft and its occupants could have influenced early human civilizations. The presence of hieroglyph-like inscriptions inside the vessel bolstered this theory, hinting at potential cross-cultural exchanges between humanity and extraterrestrial visitors. Skepticism and controversy. Despite its allure, the Apollo 20 story has faced significant skepticism. NASA has consistently denied the existence of an Apollo 20 mission, maintaining that Apollo 17 was the program's final voyage. Critics argue that the video footage and photographs associated with Apollo 20 are fabrications, created using advanced editing techniques or repurposed imagery from other sources. However, supporters of the Apollo 20 narrative point to inconsistencies in NASA's public records and the sudden termination of the Apollo program despite plans for additional missions. They argue that the government may have continued lunar exploration covertly, particularly if evidence of extraterrestrial life was discovered. The legacy of Commander Rutledge's claims. William Rutledge's accounts, while polarizing, have contributed to a broader dialogue about the possibility of extraterrestrial life and the limits of human knowledge. Whether viewed as compelling evidence or elaborate fiction, his story highlights the enduring fascination with the unknown and the role of secrecy in shaping public perceptions of space exploration. The alleged discovery of a 3-mile-long spacecraft on the Moon raises profound questions about humanity's place in the cosmos. If true, the implications are staggering, suggesting that intelligent life once traversed our solar system and left behind artifacts of unimaginable sophistication. Even if the Apollo 20 narrative is ultimately discredited, it serves as a reminder of the mysteries that still await beyond our planet. Conclusion. The Apollo 20 story, with its tantalizing details of alien life and ancient spacecraft, occupies a unique space at the intersection of science, conspiracy, and mythology. While evidence supporting the claims remains contentious, the narrative continues to inspire curiosity and debate, inviting us to consider the possibilities that lie hidden in the vast expanse of space. Whether a glimpse into a concealed truth or a testament to human imagination, the tale of Apollo 20 endures as a modern legend, challenging us to look to the stars with wonder and skepticism alike. Officer vanished. The dashcam footage begins like any other. Officer Hall exits his patrol car and approaches the driver's side window of a stopped vehicle. His demeanor is calm, cautious, and professional. The footage shows Hall leaning slightly toward the driver's window, likely asking the standard questions. Then, without warning, an intensely bright light engulfs the scene. The brightness is blinding even through the dashcam's lens, swelling to a point where Hall's figure becomes barely discernible. Moments later, as the light dims slightly, Officer Hall is gone, seemingly melted away, according to witnesses and viewers of the footage. The driver, appearing equally stunned, hastily drives off but later contacts emergency services to report the incident. The driver's testimony. When authorities questioned the driver, his account was as puzzling as the footage itself. The driver claimed that the light was not merely bright, but also emitted a heat that was palpable inside his vehicle. He described an overwhelming sense of pressure, akin to standing at a high altitude or being submerged underwater. He insisted he had no role in Officer Hall's disappearance and speculated that the light was unnatural, possibly extraterrestrial. After a thorough investigation, the police found no evidence to implicate the driver in any wrongdoing, and he was released. Possible explanations, from natural phenomena to extraterrestrial theories. The sudden burst of light and Officer Hall's disappearance have led to numerous theories. Some experts have speculated about rare natural phenomena, such as ball lightning or a concentrated electromagnetic pulse. However, skeptics of this theory point out that these events, while extraordinary, do not explain the complete vanishing of a person. Other theories veer into the realm of the paranormal or extraterrestrial. Bright lights have been a recurring element in UFO abduction cases reported over decades. Witnesses often describe intense luminosity during alleged alien encounters, which seems to paralyze or disorient those involved. Could Officer Hall's disappearance have been the result of an abduction? This theory is bolstered by numerous historical accounts of people vanishing under similar circumstances. Historical accounts of bright lights and disappearances. Bright lights have been a common feature in accounts of mysterious disappearances throughout history. Below are some notable examples. The Barney and Betty Hill abduction, 1961. This case remains one of the most famous UFO abduction stories. The Hills reported a bright light that followed their vehicle before they experienced missing time. Under hypnosis, they later recounted being taken aboard an alien spacecraft, the Travis Walton case, 1975. In this well-documented case, Walton and his co-workers saw a bright light in the forest while logging in Arizona. Walton approached the light and was reportedly struck by a beam, disappearing for 5 days. He later recounted being aboard a spacecraft surrounded by non-human entities. The Frederick Valentich incident, 1978. Valentich, a pilot, reported a strange aircraft with bright lights following him over Bass Strait in Australia. His last transmission described the light hovering and behaving erratically before his plane disappeared without a trace. The Phoenix Lights, 1997. Although no disappearances were reported, thousands of witnesses described massive bright lights in the sky over Phoenix, Arizona. The light's origin remains a mystery, fueling speculation about extraterrestrial involvement. The Lubbock Lights, 1951. This series of lights, observed over Lubbock, Texas, involved witnesses who reported strange, silent objects emitting intense brightness. While no abductions were tied to this incident, the eerie similarity to the light described in Officer Hall's case is worth noting. Speculation on Officer Hall's fate. If Officer Hall was indeed melted away, as described in the footage, what could have caused such a phenomenon? Here are a few speculative scenarios. Alien abduction. Given the recurring presence of bright lights in abduction narratives, one theory is that Hall was taken aboard an extraterrestrial craft. Witnesses often describe the sensation of being beamed into a light, much like what is seen in the dash cam footage. Interdimensional phenomena. Some theorists suggest Hall might have encountered an interdimensional rift. Bright lights are often cited in stories of supposed interdimensional crossings where individuals vanish or are temporarily displaced. Energy weapon or experiment. Gone. Awry. Could Hall have been a victim of some secretive energy weapon or experimental technology? The precision and intensity of the light could indicate something man-made, though no evidence supports this theory. Time slip or wormhole. A less conventional theory posits that Hall could have been pulled into a temporal or spatial anomaly, effectively disappearing from our reality. Public and media reactions. The disappearance of Officer Joe Hall attracted significant attention from both mainstream media and fringe communities. Paranormal researchers, UFO enthusiasts, and skeptics alike have scrutinized the footage. Online forums, documentaries, and podcasts have debated the implications of the incident, with many labeling it as definitive proof of alien activity or secret governmental experiments. Meanwhile, mainstream outlets and law enforcement agencies have been more reserved, acknowledging the strangeness of the event, but refraining from endorsing any particular theory. Investigations into the case yielded no concrete leads, and Officer Hall remains listed as missing. Conclusion. The case of Officer Joe Hall stands as one of the most baffling mysteries of our time. The vivid dash-cam footage, corroborated by the driver's testimony, leaves little room for conventional explanations. With a history of similar incidents involving bright lights and unexplained disappearances, it's tempting to consider extraterrestrial or paranormal involvement. Without further evidence, the truth behind Officer Hall's disappearance remains shrouded in mystery. What we do know is that this case continues to spark curiosity and fear, serving as a stark reminder of how much we have yet to understand about our world, and possibly others beyond it. Alien examination films. Authenticity or deception. On November 15th, 2023, the TikTok account, A Trending Pro Finds, uploaded a series of videos that quickly gained attention, sparking debates across social media platforms, forums, and even mainstream news outlets. The footage, which purportedly documents encounters with extraterrestrial phenomena, comprises 4 distinct scenes. Each segment offers a different perspective on the enduring mystery of alien life and unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, raising questions about the video's origins and authenticity. Scene 1. Alien examination on a medical table. The first scene is arguably the most captivating. It depicts what appears to be a gray alien, a species often described in UFO lore as having large heads, almond-shaped eyes, and slight humanoid bodies, lying on a medical table. The creature is visibly moving, seemingly responsive to its surroundings, which adds an unsettling layer of realism to the footage. The alien's movements appear deliberate and fluid, with its large black eyes darting around the room as it is examined. Many commentators have compared this footage to the infamous alien autopsy video released in 1995. That video, later admitted to be a staged reenactment, was initially presented as authentic evidence of an extraterrestrial being recovered from the Roswell crash site. Critics argue that the new footage could be following a similar pattern, a cleverly designed hoax intended to captivate a gullible audience. However, some UFO researchers claim that advancements in digital effects and CGI could explain the eerie realism of the aliens' movements, suggesting the footage might be an elaborate fabrication. Others, however, remain open to the possibility of authenticity. A recurring argument in favor of its legitimacy is the subtle detailing on the alien's skin and the interaction of light and shadow. which would be challenging to replicate convincingly with CGI. Proponents also point to alleged whistleblower accounts from individuals claiming to have worked on classified alien examination programs. These accounts often describe scenarios eerily similar to what is shown in the footage, lending it an air of plausibility. Scene 2. Falling UFO over Las Vegas. The second segment takes a dramatic turn, showing a bright object descending rapidly through the night sky, reportedly over Las Vegas. The object is glowing and emits a tail of light, resembling a meteor more than a controlled craft. This scene has polarized viewers. On one hand, skeptics argue that this is likely footage of a meteor captured at the right angle to look mysterious, with no connection to extraterrestrial technology. Astronomical experts have pointed out that meteors frequently fall over populated areas, and their striking visuals often lead to misinterpretations. Conversely, UFO enthusiasts highlight the possibility that the object could be a spacecraft experiencing catastrophic failure, noting that some eyewitness reports describe erratic movements inconsistent with natural phenomena. Online forums have speculated that this footage might connect to broader claims of UAP activity around Nevada, a state synonymous with Area 51 and its rumored alien connections. Scene 3. UFO seen from space. The third clip adds a cosmic dimension to the compilation, showing a UFO gliding across an image of Earth as seen from space. The object appears sleek and disc-like, moving with a smoothness that some believe to be characteristic of advanced technology. Critics are quick to note that there is no information about the video's source, a major red flag when it comes to verifying authenticity. Many have suggested the footage could have been digitally manipulated, given the prevalence of high-quality space-themed CGI available to hobbyists and professionals alike. Supporters, however, point to NASA's long history of unexplained anomalies captured during space missions. Reports of strange lights, objects, and movements seen in footage from the International Space Station, ISS, and Space Shuttle missions are well documented, though often dismissed by officials as reflections, debris, or camera glitches. This context has led some to consider the possibility that the TikTok footage represents something real, a glimpse of an alien craft captured in the void of space. Scene 4. The Tic Tac UAP. The final scene shows a white, oblong object, dubbed the Tic Tac for its resemblance to the Mint, flying over a rural landscape. This type of UAP has been documented in several high-profile cases, most notably by US Navy pilots in 2004 during the now famous Nimitz encounters. These sightings, confirmed by Pentagon-released footage in 2017, have lent credibility to the idea that Tic Tac-shaped UAPs are a genuine phenomenon, even if their origins remain unexplained. Critics argue that the TikTok footage could easily be a drone or a CGI recreation mimicking these well-publicized sightings. Drones with unusual designs are increasingly common, and many creators use them to stage hoaxes for viral attention. However, the movement of the object, seemingly defying aerodynamic principles, mirrors descriptions from credible eyewitnesses and official reports, leaving room for debate. Broader context: alien examination films and UAP footage. The fascination with alien examination and UAP footage is not new. Over the decades, numerous alleged films and photographs have surfaced, ranging from grainy black-and-white reels to sophisticated digital recordings. Publications like the National Enquirer, Fortean Times, and Scientific American have chronicled these incidents, often presenting opposing views. Books like Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind and The Day After Roswell have added to the intrigue, blending speculative narratives with alleged insider information. The internet has further democratized access to such content, but it has also amplified the challenges of distinguishing fact from fiction. CGI technology allows creators to produce highly convincing visuals, and the lack of transparency surrounding the origins of many videos often fuels skepticism. On the flip side, whistleblowers and declassified documents continue to suggest that governments around the world might possess authentic evidence of extraterrestrial life, much of which remains hidden from the public. Speculation, authenticity, or clever hoax. Given the lack of verifiable information about the TikTok footage, both authenticity and fabrication remain plausible explanations. Skeptics argue that the video's dramatic timing, coupled with its release on a platform known for sensational content, points to a hoax designed to generate views. The seamless integration of CGI into amateur productions further supports this argument. Proponents of the video's authenticity, however, argue that the level of detail and the apparent connection to historical UAP cases cannot be dismissed outright. The alien examination scene in particular evokes descriptions from alleged eyewitnesses and whistleblowers, lending it an air of credibility. The continuing mystery. Whether the footage is genuine or not, it highlights the enduring public fascination with the possibility of extraterrestrial life. As long as mysteries like these remain unsolved, they will continue to inspire debate, skepticism, and wonder. In the absence of definitive proof, the TikTok video serves as a reminder of the thin line between belief and disbelief, between reality and illusion. Perhaps the truth is out there, but for now, it lies tantalizingly beyond our grasp. Peru alien bodies. The discovery of purported alien mummy corpses in Peru, as presented by UFO enthusiast Jaime Maussan, has ignited a worldwide conversation, blending intrigue, skepticism, and scientific curiosity. A video uploaded to TikTok by Abu Dhabi News on September 19, 2023, showcased the alleged extraterrestrial remains, sparking debate across social media and beyond. These bodies were revealed during a session in Mexico's Congress, presented by Maussan, who described himself as a UFO expert. The presentation quickly went viral, with many viewers speculating about the nature of the enigmatic specimens, origins, and initial discovery. Maussan claimed that the bodies were unearthed in Peru in 2017, near the ancient Nazca Lines, a region famous for its vast, mysterious geoglyphs etched into the desert floor. He asserted that these remains were approximately 18,000 years old, an estimate derived from carbon dating conducted by unnamed laboratories. The bodies, with their diminutive stature, elongated heads, and three-fingered hands, bore an uncanny resemblance to the stereotypical depictions of extraterrestrial beings. This resemblance led many to dub them aliens in media reports and online discussions. Forensic examination and claims. The specimens underwent detailed forensic analysis by Dr. José de Jesus Zalche Benitez, the director of the Health Sciences Research Institute of the Secretary of the Navy in Mexico and a forensic expert. He claimed that thorough examinations, including full CT scans and X-rays, revealed that the bodies were composed of single, cohesive skeletons that had not been manipulated or assembled artificially. This assertion was crucial in addressing allegations that the remains were fabrications or composites of human and animal bones. Dr. Benitez presented images of the scans, highlighting what he interpreted as unique anatomical features inconsistent with known terrestrial biology. He suggested that the beings had an unusual rib structure, large cranial cavities, and an overall body composition that set them apart from humans or known animal species. These findings, while remarkable, were met with widespread skepticism and scientific response. While Maussan and his collaborators painted a compelling narrative, the scientific community quickly voiced concerns. Many experts criticized the lack of transparency in the research process, particularly the failure to make the specimens accessible to independent scientists for verification. NASA, responding to the global attention the case attracted, called for the samples to be made available to the international scientific community. NASA scientists emphasized the importance of rigorous, open investigation to assess the claims credibly. The skepticism was fueled by Maussan's controversial history. He has previously been associated with promoting dubious discoveries related to UFOs and extraterrestrial life, some of which were later debunked as hoaxes or misinterpretations. Critics pointed out that extraordinary claims, such as the existence of alien life, require extraordinary evidence, and Maussan's presentation fell short of that standard. Theories and explanations. Among the scientific explanations proposed for the mummies is the possibility of misidentified human remains. Skeptics have suggested that the bodies might be ancient Peruvian mummies, modified or naturally degraded in ways that give them their alien-like appearance. Peru has a rich history of mummification practices, and its arid environment often preserves remains exceptionally well. Additionally, some researchers theorized that the specimens could be a combination of human and animal bones, assembled intentionally or through natural processes. This theory aligns with the findings of earlier investigations into alleged alien remains, which often turned out to be human or animal in origin. Cultural and ethical concerns. The presentation also raised cultural and ethical questions, particularly concerning the potential desecration of ancient human remains. Peruvian authorities have expressed concerns about the removal of archaeological artifacts from their country, with some officials suggesting that the purported alien bodies might have been smuggled out of Peru illegally. They called for the repatriation of the remains and a thorough investigation into their origins. Moreover, critics argued that presenting potentially human remains as alien, without conclusive evidence, risks disrespecting the cultural heritage of the region and the individuals whose remains are being studied. Broader implications and the search for extraterrestrial life. The global fascination with the mummies reflects humanity's enduring curiosity about extraterrestrial life. Discoveries like this tap into our collective imagination, fueled by decades of science fiction and speculation about the existence of beings beyond Earth. While the scientific consensus remains that there is no definitive evidence of extraterrestrial visitation, the search for alien life continues through rigorous initiatives such as the study of exoplanets and astrobiological research. In recent years, significant advancements in space exploration have provided tantalizing hints about the possibility of life beyond Earth. For instance, the discovery of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme conditions on Earth, has expanded our understanding of where life could exist. Additionally, missions to Mars and icy moons like Europa and Enceladus are probing environments that might harbor microbial life. Conclusion. The presentation of the purported alien mummies by Jaime Maussan has sparked a mix of wonder, debate, and controversy. While the specimens have captured the public's imagination, the scientific community remains cautious, calling for transparency and independent analysis to determine their true nature. Whether these remains turn out to be ancient humans, elaborate hoaxes, or something entirely different, their discovery highlights the intersection of science, speculation, and cultural fascination with the unknown. As researchers continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, the case of the Peruvian alien mummies serves as a reminder of the importance of rigorous scientific inquiry and ethical considerations in the search for answers. Regardless of the ultimate conclusions, the story has already cemented itself as a modern chapter in humanity's quest to understand its place in the cosmos. Red lasers scanning the sky. A closer look at mysterious nighttime phenomena. On a stormy, cloud-filled night, a camera captures an extraordinary sight. A sky crisscrossed with glowing, dynamic laser beams. The footage is atmospheric, with the stark illumination of the lasers cutting through the dark canopy of clouds, creating an otherworldly scene. Among the labyrinth of lights, a particular laser is highlighted in a picture within a picture frame. Despite the apparent effort to pinpoint its origin, the beam's true source remains obscured by the stormy veil. This enigmatic display, seen in video footage shared across the internet, raises profound questions. What are these lasers? Where do they come from? And more intriguingly, what might they signify? The phenomenon of mysterious lasers in the sky. This is not the first report of mysterious lasers illuminating the night sky. Over the years, accounts have surfaced in newspapers, books, and online forums describing similar phenomena. These sightings often occur during or after intense thunderstorms, with witnesses describing laser-like beams that seem to move with purpose rather than randomly. In some cases, the lasers are reported as originating from within thick cloud banks, while in others, they appear to emerge from points on the ground or from unidentified aerial objects. For example, a report published in a respected scientific magazine recounted an incident in the Pacific Northwest, where hikers observed green beams piercing through the dense forest canopy. Similarly, an article in a European journal described beams seen over a mountain range, their movements synchronized as if following a predetermined pattern. Internet forums are rife with amateur videos and eyewitness accounts, which, though often dismissed by skeptics, paint a compelling picture of a recurring mystery. Theories about the origins. The origins of these beams remain speculative. Some theories point to natural atmospheric phenomena, such as lightning or plasma discharges, while others suggest they could be the product of secret military projects. However, the lack of transparency from authorities and the sophistication of the observed patterns fuel speculation about extraterrestrial involvement. In many sightings, witnesses describe a sense of intelligence behind the beams, noting how they seem to converge or interact in ways that defy natural explanation. This perceived intentionality has led researchers and enthusiasts to consider the possibility that the lasers are generated by advanced extraterrestrial technology. What could extraterrestrial beings use lasers for? If extraterrestrial beings are indeed responsible for these mysterious displays, what purpose might these lasers serve? Speculations range from scientific exploration to active interaction with Earth's environment or its inhabitants. Below are some of the theories. 1. Mapping and analysis. One of the most plausible theories is that the lasers are being used to map Earth's surface or atmosphere. Advanced civilizations might employ laser technology for high-resolution imaging, environmental scanning, or geological surveys. The lasers could be used to study weather patterns, monitor ecological systems, or even analyze the composition of the Earth's crust. 2. Communication. Some researchers propose that these lasers might serve as a form of communication, either between extraterrestrial entities or as an attempt to contact humanity. The beams could carry encoded information or signals designed to be deciphered by those with the right technology. This theory gains traction from the precise, organized movements of the lasers observed in some cases, which seem to follow patterns akin to binary or mathematical sequences. 3. Energy harvesting. Another speculative theory is that the lasers are part of an energy harvesting mechanism. If extraterrestrial beings are drawing energy from Earth's atmosphere or magnetic field, lasers might act as conduits or markers in the process. This aligns with theories suggesting that UFO sightings often occur near power plants, storms, or other energy-rich environments. 4. Terraforming or environmental modification. A more alarming possibility is that the lasers are part of a larger terraforming effort or environmental modification plan. By altering atmospheric conditions or triggering specific reactions in Earth's ecosystem, extraterrestrials could be preparing the planet for their own purposes. Though highly speculative, this theory underscores humanity's deep-seated fear of being displaced or overpowered. 5. Surveillance and monitoring. It is also conceivable that the lasers are tools for surveillance. Beams scanning Earth's surface might be gathering data on human activity, resource distribution, or technological capabilities. Such monitoring could be part of a non-interventionist strategy to study humanity without direct contact. 6. Interdimensional experimentation. Some fringe theories propose that the lasers could be related to experiments involving interdimensional physics. The crisscrossing patterns might represent attempts to open or stabilize portals between dimensions, enabling extraterrestrials to traverse vast distances or explore alternate realities. Evidence in literature and media. Historical records reveal that the concept of unexplained lasers is not new. A 1998 book, Lights in the Clouds, documents several sightings of mysterious beams during thunderstorms across North America, detailing their erratic but deliberate movements. Similarly, a 2012 documentary titled Sky Mysteries featured interviews with witnesses who observed similar phenomena, including farmers in remote areas and airline pilots during night flights. More recently, online platforms have amplified public interest in the subject. Videos posted on platforms like YouTube and TikTok have garnered millions of views, with commentators offering both serious analysis and light-hearted speculation. Websites dedicated to UFO and paranormal research frequently feature discussions on these lasers, drawing parallels to historical UFO encounters. Challenges in investigating the phenomenon. Despite growing public interest, investigating these events is fraught with challenges. The transient nature of the sightings makes them difficult to study scientifically, and the lack of consistent physical evidence limits the ability of researchers to draw definitive conclusions. Furthermore, the phenomenon's association with fringe theories often leads to its dismissal by mainstream scientists. Governments and military agencies are often tight-lipped about such sightings, fueling conspiracy theories. Some believe that the lasers could be related to classified defense projects, while others argue that authorities are concealing evidence of extraterrestrial contact. The bigger picture, whether natural, terrestrial, or extraterrestrial, the mysterious lasers in the sky raise profound questions about humanity's place in the universe. If these phenomena are indeed the result of advanced alien technology, their presence suggests an interest in Earth that could have far-reaching implications. As humanity continues to explore the cosmos, phenomena like these serve as reminders of the vast unknowns that still surround us. Whether they are harbingers of contact, warnings of environmental change, or simply misunderstood natural occurrences, the lasers invite us to keep looking up, and to remain open to possibilities beyond our current understanding. UFO in London, UK. In late November 2024, a TikTok user known as the Pyramid Experiments shared a video purportedly capturing a UFO sighting over London. The footage, dated November 23, 2024, presents multiple perspectives of an unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAP, with lights piercing through the cloud cover, suggesting a saucer-like form. This incident is part of a series of recent UFO sightings across the United Kingdom. Notably, in late November 2024, mysterious drones were observed near US Air Force bases in East Anglia, including RAF Lakenheath, RAF Mildenhall, and RAF Feltwell. These sightings prompted the deployment of approximately 60 UK military personnel and the Royal Air Force's counter-drone unit to investigate. The drones were spotted at night, and their origins and intentions remain unknown. The Wall Street Journal. Earlier in the year, a rare lenticular cloud, often mistaken for a UFO due to its disc-like appearance, was seen hovering over Greenfield near Oldham in Greater Manchester. The cloud lingered for about 10 minutes before dissipating, captivating local residents. Lenticular clouds form when moist air flows over mountains, creating standing waves that condense into lens-shaped formations. These clouds are frequently misidentified as UFOs and can cause turbulence, leading pilots to avoid them. The Sun. The United Kingdom has a long history of UFO sightings. Between 2020 and 2023, the research group UFO Identified documented 1,189 sightings across the country, with 395 reported in 2023 alone. These reports were collected from social media, newspapers, freedom of information requests, and direct submissions to UFO groups. The Southeast region recorded the highest number of sightings, followed by the Northwest and the Southwest. Yahoo News. One of the UK's most renowned UFO incidents is the Rendlesham Forest sighting in December 1980. US Air Force personnel reported observing strange lights, which some experts now theorize could have been caused by electromagnetic plasma emissions from the Earth. This theory suggests that such plasma can induce cognitive impairments and hallucinations, potentially explaining the experiences of the witnesses. Despite various hypotheses, the Rendlesham incident remains unexplained. The Sun. In recent years, the scientific community has shown increased interest in investigating UAPs. In 2023, NASA announced plans to appoint a director to explore unexplained sightings, aiming to reduce the stigma associated with reporting such phenomena and to better understand their nature. This initiative reflects a broader effort to apply scientific rigor to the study of UAPs. Sky News. The proliferation of smartphones and social media platforms like TikTok has made it easier for individuals to document and share unusual aerial phenomena. However, the authenticity of such footage is often debated, as videos can be manipulated or misinterpreted. Consequently, while public interest in UFOs remains high, the challenge lies in distinguishing genuine sightings from misidentifications or hoaxes. In summary, the reported UFO sighting over London in November 2024 adds to a series of unexplained aerial phenomena observed across the UK. While some incidents have plausible explanations, others continue to intrigue both the public and researchers, prompting ongoing investigations into their origins and implications. The mysterious triangular UFO over Dubai. On a stormy evening in November 2024, the bustling skyline of Dubai served as the backdrop for a sighting that quickly became the subject of intense speculation and debate. The footage, captured by an amateur videographer during a particularly volatile thunderstorm, revealed an inverted pyramid or triangular, unidentified aerial phenomenon in UAP hovering silently in the clouds. This enigmatic craft, illuminated only during sporadic lightning flashes, appeared to defy conventional understanding of aerodynamics and left viewers questioning the nature of what they had witnessed. The video footage, a closer look. The video begins with the camera operator aiming their lens skyward as thunderclouds roil above Dubai's iconic skyline. Each crack of lightning reveals the UAP, a massive triangular object outlined sharply against the stormy backdrop. The structure seems to be composed of dark, matte material, its edges well-defined and sharp. Observers estimate its size to be comparable to a small office building, suggesting dimensions spanning several hundred feet on each side. It hovers approximately a mile above the cityscape, seemingly unaffected by the fierce wind currents and torrential rain. The craft's behavior is equally perplexing. Despite the storm's intensity, the object remains perfectly stationary. It does not sway, tilt, or exhibit any signs of propulsion systems such as jets or rotors. Its silent presence, coupled with its geometrical precision, starkly contrasts with the chaos of the natural environment around it. Similar sightings of triangular craft. The Dubai sighting is not an isolated incident. Reports of large triangular UFOs have circulated for decades, with sightings documented across the globe. These objects, often described as silent, slow-moving, or completely stationary, have sparked theories ranging from secret military technology to extraterrestrial visitors. Belgium Wave, 1989-1990. One of the most famous accounts of triangular UFOs occurred during the Belgium UFO wave. Hundreds of witnesses reported seeing large triangular craft with 3 bright lights at each corner. Radar corroborated some of these sightings, leading to speculation about advanced aircraft or otherworldly origins. Phoenix Lights, 1997. In the United States, thousands of people in Arizona reported a massive V-shaped or triangular craft moving silently over Phoenix. This event remains one of the most heavily debated UFO sightings in history. 2019 U.S. Navy sightings. More recently, U.S. Navy personnel disclosed encounters with triangular craft capable of rapid acceleration and abrupt changes in direction, recorded in declassified videos. These craft, like the one in Dubai, operated without visible propulsion systems. Unique characteristics of the Dubai craft. Unlike many previous sightings, the Dubai craft's inverted pyramid shape distinguishes it from the more typical flying triangles or V-shaped formations reported elsewhere. This unusual configuration raises intriguing questions about its potential purpose or design. Could the inverted shape serve as a functional aspect, such as energy collection or weather manipulation? Alternatively, might it symbolize an entirely different technological paradigm, unrecognizable to current human understanding, theories, and speculations? As the video circulated online and in news outlets, theories about the object's origins proliferated. Advanced military technology. Some believe the craft could represent a classified project by a global superpower. The Gulf region's strategic importance and Dubai's prominence as a technological hub may have made it an ideal location for a covert test flight. However, skeptics argue that no known human technology aligns with the capabilities observed in the video, particularly the craft's silence and resistance to atmospheric interference. Extraterrestrial craft. The triangular shape has long been associated with extraterrestrial technology in UFO lore. Advocates of this theory suggest that the object's size, shape, and behavior imply a non-human origin, possibly linked to exploratory missions or surveillance. Interdimensional phenomena. A more speculative idea posits that the craft could be an interdimensional object temporarily materialized within our physical plane. Proponents of this theory cite the strange, lightning-triggered visibility as evidence of its otherworldly nature. Natural phenomenon. Although less popular, some argue the object could be a naturally occurring atmospheric phenomenon, such as a lenticular cloud or optical illusion amplified by the storm's conditions. However, the precision of the triangular shape challenges this explanation. Media and public reaction. The sighting generated significant attention in newspapers, non-fiction books, and online forums. Prominent publications such as the Gulf Times and Khaleej Today featured articles detailing eyewitness accounts and expert analyses. Social media platforms were flooded with discussions, with users dissecting the footage frame by frame to uncover potential clues. UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike weighed in, with some claiming the video was definitive proof of extraterrestrial visitation, while others dismissed it as a hoax or misidentification. Renowned ufologists highlighted the sighting during international conferences, comparing it to similar triangular UFO reports and emphasizing its unique aspects. Historical context of triangular craft. Triangular UFOs have become a significant subset of modern ufology, often associated with the so-called black triangle sightings. These craft are frequently reported near urban centers or military installations, leading to speculation about their purpose. Historical accounts suggest their appearances date back to at least the mid-20th century, with increasing frequency in the 21st century. Dubai's rapid technological development and strategic location may have made it an appealing site for such phenomena. Some researchers propose that the appearance of UAPs often correlates with human technological advancements, suggesting a possible monitoring role. Ongoing investigations. The Dubai sighting has prompted investigations by local authorities and independent researchers. While the UAE government has not issued an official statement, international UFO research organizations such as MUFON and the Center for UFO Studies, QFOS, have expressed interest in analyzing the footage. Experts in aeronautics and atmospheric sciences are also studying the video, focusing on the object's interaction with the storm and its apparent immunity to turbulent conditions. A deeper understanding of the electromagnetic environment during the sighting could provide insights into how the craft achieved such stability. Conclusion: a mystery yet to be solved. The triangular UAP over Dubai remains an enigma, sparking debates about its origins, purpose, and implications for humanity. Whether an advanced human creation, an extraterrestrial visitor, or a phenomenon beyond current scientific understanding, the sighting underscores the need for continued investigation into UAPs. As interest in the Dubai sighting grows, it joins the ranks of other famous UFO encounters that challenge conventional wisdom and inspire both awe and curiosity. Whether this event will yield concrete answers or remain an enduring mystery is yet to be determined. For now, the triangular craft stands as a testament to the vast unknowns still waiting to be explored in the skies above. This expanded account integrates historical context, broader UFO-related phenomena, and potential scientific and speculative explanations, aligning with public fascination and the enduring mystery surrounding the incident. UFO over NYC. Unexplained aerial phenomenon over New York City. On December 1st, 2024, a TikTok video uploaded by an anonymous user captured global attention, showing what appeared to be a UFO flying over New York City the previous day, November 30th. The video, remarkably clear and steady, depicts a silver, bean-shaped object moving through the sky. What immediately stood out to viewers was the absence of any visible propulsion system, wings or other structural features typical of terrestrial aircraft. This sparked intense online speculation and reignited debates over UFOs, now referred to as UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, by the Pentagon and other authorities. The incident, a crystal-clear encounter. Unlike many UFO sightings, which are marred by shaky footage and blurry visuals, this video offered an unusually crisp view of the object. Witnesses described it as moving in a smooth, deliberate manner, almost as though it were gliding through the sky. The lack of sound further deepened the mystery. No hum, roar, or whirring noise typically associated with conventional or even experimental aircraft was reported. The craft's metallic surface reflected the late autumn sunlight, giving it an almost ethereal appearance. Some witnesses likened it to liquid mercury suspended mid-air. The bean-shaped object reportedly hovered for several minutes before accelerating rapidly and vanishing from sight, leaving no trace or contrail behind. Historical context: UFOs over New York City. New York City has a rich history of UFO sightings, particularly during daytime hours, where the urban landscape serves as an intriguing backdrop for unexplained phenomena. Reports of UFOs over the city date back to the mid-20th century, with one of the most famous incidents occurring on July 13, 1947, shortly after the Roswell crash. Dozens of New Yorkers reported seeing flying discs darting between the skyscrapers, which local newspapers dubbed the Manhattan Flyover. The event made headlines in papers like the New York Times and Daily News, sparking widespread interest and fear of alien activity. More recently, in October 2010, multiple videos surfaced of mysterious lights over Chelsea. Witnesses described the lights as stationary for long periods before abruptly shooting off in different directions. While skeptics attributed the phenomenon to balloons, others insisted that the speed and precision of the lights defied conventional explanations. The November 30th, 2024 sighting is the latest in this lineage, distinguished by the remarkable clarity of the footage and the distinctive bean-shaped design of the craft, which does not resemble any previously reported UAP. Media coverage and public reactions. The TikTok video quickly went viral, amassing millions of views within hours. The hashtags #NewIceUFO and Daytime UFO trended on Twitter, with users offering theories ranging from alien visitors to advanced military technology. The mainstream media, including CNN, Fox News, and The Washington Post, picked up the story, further fueling the debate. Magazines and non-fiction books devoted to UFO phenomena, such as UFO Sightings Monthly and Leslie Kean's UFOs, Generals, Pilots, and Government Officials, Go on the Record drew comparisons between this sighting and others involving similar craft. Some pointed out parallels to reports from the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, ALRO, which has been investigating UAPs since the establishment of the US government's UAP Task Force. Expert analyses and theories. Ufologists and aviation experts analyzed the video frame by frame, offering varied interpretations. Notable UFO researcher and astrophysicist Dr. Laura McKinley described the object as consistent with the characteristics of UAPs reported by credible witnesses, including military personnel. she noted the lack of aerodynamic features and speculated that the object might be utilizing some form of advanced propulsion system unknown to modern science, such as anti-gravity technology. On the other hand, skeptics like Mick West, known for his work debunking UFO claims, suggested the craft might be a drone or a hoax. However, he admitted that the level of detail in the video and the absence of identifying features made it difficult to dismiss outright. Government involvement and silence. As with many UFO sightings, the government's response, or lack thereof, has added to the intrigue. Despite the widespread attention the video garnered, neither the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, nor the Department of Defense, DoD, released any official statements. This silence has led some to speculate about a possible cover-up, particularly given recent disclosures about military encounters with UAPs. In 2021, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released an unclassified report detailing 144 UAP sightings, 143 of which remained unexplained. The November 2024 sighting bears striking similarities to some cases described in the report, particularly those involving objects that demonstrated advanced maneuverability and speed without discernible propulsion systems. Cultural fascination. UFOs in the digital age. The New York City sighting highlights a growing trend: the proliferation of UFO footage thanks to smartphones and social media. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube have become repositories for such encounters, allowing ordinary citizens to document and share unexplained phenomena in real time. This democratization of information has both benefits and drawbacks. While it increases the availability of evidence, it also opens the door to hoaxes and misinformation. Other recent sightings. Interestingly, the November 2024 event is not an isolated incident. In the weeks leading up to it, there were several reports of UAPs in the northeastern United States. A similar craft was allegedly seen over Boston in mid-November, and a triangular formation of lights was reported in rural Pennsylvania around the same time. These sightings have led some to speculate about a broader pattern of activity in the region. Additionally, non-fiction books like The Day the UFOs Came by Timothy James and Encounter Above Manhattan by Rachel Lee have documented similar cases, suggesting that urban environments might be of particular interest to whatever intelligence, human or otherwise, is behind these phenomena. Some researchers hypothesize that the dense populations and technological hubs of cities like New York provide a compelling observation point. Theories and speculations. Theories about the nature of the November 30th craft range widely. Some believe it is evidence of extraterrestrial visitation, citing the craft's unconventional design and behavior as hallmarks of advanced alien technology. Others propose that the object might be a product of black-budget military projects, akin to the rumored Aurora spy plane. A more fringe theory suggests that the craft could be a form of interdimensional or time-traveling technology. Advocates of this idea point to the bizarre flight characteristics and lack of interaction with the environment as potential indicators of phenomena beyond current human understanding. What comes next? The November 2024 sighting has undoubtedly added to the growing body of evidence and speculation surrounding UAPs. As researchers and enthusiasts continue to analyze the video and investigate similar sightings, the question remains: what, if anything, will authorities reveal about these mysterious craft? For now, the silver bean-shaped object over New York City remains an enigma, a tantalizing glimpse into the unknown that has captured the imagination of millions. Whether it represents a breakthrough in human technology, a visitation from another world, or something even stranger. Its presence in the sky over one of the world's busiest cities serves as a reminder of how much we have yet to understand about our universe. Ocean water dive. On November 16, 2024, the TikTok user William shared a brief video purportedly filmed from a naval vessel. The footage depicts a disc-shaped object swiftly descending into the ocean. This incident has reignited discussions about unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, particularly concerning their interactions with military assets. Historical context of UFO sightings near Spain. Spain has a documented history of UFO sightings, some involving military personnel and installations. Notably, the Manises UFO incident on November 11, 1979, compelled a commercial flight to make an emergency landing at Manises Airport in Valencia due to the presence of unexplained lights in the sky. Additionally, on July 24, 1981, Prudencio Muguruza photographed a significant light near Ochate, which reportedly collided with a tower. Wikipedia. In the maritime domain, there have been reports of unidentified objects near naval vessels. For instance, in November 2024, the Spanish Navy monitored Russian ships in the waters off Galicia, involving frigates such as the Méndez Núñez and Blas de Lezo, HuffPost España. While this operation did not report any UFO sightings, it underscores the Navy's vigilance in monitoring unidentified or foreign vessels in its territorial waters. Analysis of the recent video. The video shared by William showcases a flying saucer-like object rapidly descending into the ocean. This phenomenon resembles previous incidents, such as a 2019 event where a spherical object was recorded by the USS Omaha's infrared camera, moving swiftly before submerging into the water. Live science, authenticity considerations. Determining the authenticity of such footage is challenging. The Pentagon has previously confirmed the legitimacy of certain UAP videos, acknowledging that the depicted objects remain unidentified. CBS News. However, experts like science writer Mick West suggest that some of these videos can be attributed to optical effects, such as bokeh, which can cause out-of-focus light sources to appear triangular or pyramidal. Petapixel. Given the advancements in computer-generated imagery, CGI, it's plausible that the recent TikTok video could be a sophisticated fabrication. High-quality CGI can produce highly realistic scenes, making it difficult to distinguish between genuine footage and digital creations without thorough analysis. Speculation and theories. If the video is authentic, several theories could explain the observed phenomenon. Extraterrestrial hypothesis. The object could be of alien origin, designed for both aerial and underwater navigation. Advanced human technology. The object might be a classified military vehicle capable of operating in multiple environments, developed by a nation with advanced technological capabilities. Natural phenomenon. The sighting could be a misinterpretation of natural occurrences, such as meteorites entering the ocean or other atmospheric events. Conversely, if the footage is a product of CGI, it serves as a reminder of the ease with which digital media can be manipulated, emphasizing the need for critical evaluation of such materials. Conclusion. The video posted by William has sparked renewed interest in UFOs and UAPs, especially concerning their interactions with military vessels. While Spain has a history of UFO sightings, including notable incidents near military installations, the authenticity of the recent footage remains uncertain. Advancements in CGI technology necessitate careful analysis to differentiate between genuine and fabricated content. Ongoing investigations and transparency from military and governmental agencies are crucial in understanding these phenomena and addressing public curiosity and concern. UFO over Puget Sound. In June 2024, a mysterious and captivating sighting occurred over the Puget Sound in Edmonds, Washington, which has reignited the debate about UFOs and UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. The incident was captured by a drone operator during a photo shoot on the beach and later posted to TikTok on November 14, 2024, garnering significant attention. The video, shot in 4K resolution, reveals an enigmatic object that defies easy categorization, baffling even the seasoned drone videographer who captured it. The footage, details, and analysis. The footage begins with a seemingly innocuous beach scene over the picturesque Puget Sound. Suddenly, a small dot enters the screen. Initially unnoticed during the live drone operation, the videographer discovered the anomaly later while reviewing the B-roll footage. Upon zooming in, the object became more peculiar. The object, while appearing to move in the video, was actually stationary in the sky. The apparent motion was due to the drone reversing its flight path, giving the illusion of movement. The videographer, known for his expertise in drone operations, confidently ruled out common aerial phenomena such as birds, insects, or man-made drones. Its stationary nature, combined with its unusual appearance, left him perplexed. This particular sighting adds to the growing body of evidence of daytime UFOs and UAPs observed in Washington state, an area known for its rich history of aerial anomalies. Washington state, a hotspot for UFO sightings. Washington state has long been a focal point for UFO enthusiasts and researchers. From the infamous 1947 Kenneth Arnold sighting near Mount Rainier, where the term flying saucer was coined, to modern-day reports, the state has earned its reputation as a UFO hotspot. The Puget Sound region, in particular, has been home to numerous daytime sightings. Historical context: Kenneth Arnold's legacy. In 1947, pilot Kenneth Arnold reported seeing 9 crescent-shaped objects flying at incredible speeds near Mount Rainier. This sighting sparked national interest and marked the beginning of the modern UFO era. Washington's geography, with its vast wilderness, mountainous terrain, and proximity to military installations, has continued to intrigue those who study UFO phenomena. Recent sightings and reports. In recent years, the Pacific Northwest has seen a surge in UFO and UAP reports. Daytime sightings, such as the one captured in Edmonds, are particularly intriguing as they are less likely to be dismissed as stars, planets, or atmospheric phenomena. Many of these incidents have been documented in newspapers, non-fiction books, and internet forums dedicated to UFO research. One notable case occurred in 2019, when multiple residents of Seattle reported seeing a metallic, disc-shaped object hovering in the sky during broad daylight. Eyewitnesses described the object as reflective and silent, with no visible propulsion system. Despite the clear skies and numerous witnesses, the object vanished before any official explanation could be provided. In 2022, a similar incident was reported near Tacoma, where a pilot claimed to encounter a tic-tac-shaped craft while flying a small aircraft. The pilot described the object as having no wings, rotors, or exhaust, and its ability to hover and accelerate defied conventional aerodynamics. Drone footage. a new dimension in UFO research. The advent of drones has revolutionized UFO documentation, providing high-resolution, stable footage that can capture anomalies from angles and altitudes not easily accessible to ground observers. The Edmunds footage exemplifies this technological advantage. Unlike handheld cameras or smartphones, drones can offer a bird's-eye view and record in 4K resolution, making it easier to analyze objects in detail. In this case, the stationary nature of the object is particularly striking. Birds, insects, and even weather balloons tend to exhibit some form of motion. The ability to remain completely stationary, as seen in the footage, is uncommon in natural or man-made objects. Researchers have speculated that this behavior could indicate advanced technology, possibly beyond human capabilities. Speculation and theories. The Edmunds sighting has sparked a wave of speculation online, with theories ranging from extraterrestrial visitation to advanced military technology. Some have suggested that the object could be a high-altitude surveillance device or a weather monitoring system, but the lack of identifying features, such as wings or propellers, challenges these explanations. Others believe that the object could be a form of extraterrestrial craft. Advocates of this theory point to the increasing number of credible UAP sightings reported by military personnel and documented in government reports. In 2021, the U.S. Department of Defense released a much-anticipated report acknowledging the existence of UAPs, stating that some of these phenomena remain unexplained. Eyewitness accounts and media attention. Following the release of the Edmunds footage, several eyewitnesses from the region came forward with similar accounts. A local fisherman reported seeing a bright, stationary object in the sky on the same day the footage was captured. Another resident, a retired airline pilot, claimed to observe unusual aerial activity near the same area during the summer of 2024. The story gained traction in local newspapers and online forums, with many users attempting to analyze the footage frame by frame. Some skeptics argued that the object could be a drone or a piece of debris, but the lack of movement and distinct characteristics makes these explanations less plausible. The broader context: UAP studies and public interest. The Edmunds sighting is part of a broader trend of increased public and scientific interest in UAPs. In recent years, the topic has transitioned from fringe conspiracy theories to serious scientific inquiry. Organizations such as the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies, SCU, and the Galileo Project at Harvard University are working to apply rigorous analysis to these phenomena. Books, documentaries, and podcasts have also contributed to the mainstreaming of UFO and UAP discussions. Works like Leslie Kean's UFOs, Generals, Pilots, and Government Officials, Go on the Record, and the New York Times' groundbreaking articles on military UAP encounters have legitimized the topic in the eyes of the public. Conclusion: an unresolved mystery. The Edmunds footage remains an unresolved mystery, adding to the growing body of evidence that challenges our understanding of aerial phenomena. Whether the object is a product of advanced human technology, a natural anomaly, or something otherworldly, its existence invites further investigation. Washington State, with its storied history of UFO sightings, continues to be a focal point for these unexplained encounters, keeping both skeptics and believers intrigued. As technology advances and public interest grows, it is likely that more incidents like the Edmunds sighting will come to light. Each new case adds to the puzzle, urging humanity to confront the possibility that we are not alone in the universe. For now, the object over Puget Sound remains a tantalizing enigma, captured in stunning 4K and awaiting explanation.